Today, I'm looking at the Sony Xperia Z3 Plus flagship smartphone, otherwise known in Japan as the Z4. And that's right, I said it, Z. That's how we say it around here. Makes for a far less complicated conversation if you're speaking to a German. So finally, Sony have launched their flagship and it is now set to go on sale in UK stores. Although I'm still a little bit mystified as to why they decided to change the name to the Z3 Plus instead of the expected step up to Z4. So judging by the addition of the Plus to the Z3 name, it may seem that they're following the slipstream of Apple's incremental approach, and that might not be a bad thing. So let's talk about the plus side of the Z3 Plus. The first and most obvious upgrade is staring you right in the face, and it is, of course, its new wide-angled front-facing camera with a higher quality sensor than we've seen on any Xperia phone before. And if you're into games like me, you know they call me the Games Master, right? You'll be happy to know Sony have upgraded the CPU to a 64-bit octa-core processor, which is supported by 3 GB of RAM. Sony say this is perfect when fast just isn't fast enough.
WhatGear reviews, the finest reviews known to man.
And also with its 32 GB onboard memory, you can play as many games as you like until it's time to rage quit. Now I have a little experience with the Sony Xperia Z1 and Z3. You can click on the link now to watch those videos. I have to say, one of the things that really bothered me about those two models was all the flapping around with its waterproof flaps. So once again, you will be happy to know that that is no longer an issue, with only one flappy thing which covers your SIM card tray, which I'm told pops out like James Bond's ejector seat. Now since we're on the subject of James Bond, the word on the street was that this phone was in fact not cool enough for 007 himself. Maybe they should have offered it to the Bond girl, because let's face it, she's probably going to end up drowning or something, and if that happens, at least we know the phone will be alright. Because it is water resistant and dust proof. Now this is called the Z3 Plus, which I'm still mystified about. And I'm convinced that this probably isn't the best name for it, because it seems they've actually managed to subtract more things than they've added, such as 6% of its weight, 6% of its thickness, some of its battery life, and they've managed to hide the speakers a little better also. And most importantly, they've got rid of all those damn annoying flippy flap things. Also, for the first time, they've decided to get rid of the magnetic dock connector. So bearing all of that in mind, maybe they should have called it the Z3 Minus. So let's take a minute and run through the specs real quick. The Z3 Plus will have a 5.2 Full HD IPS display, which is 1080p. Inside we will have an octa-core 64-bit processor and an Adreno 430 GPU, supported by 3 GB of RAM. The camera on the back, surprisingly, is the same camera they used in the original Z1, which is a 20.7 megapixel camera. On the front, we now have an all-improved 5 megapixel front-facing camera with a wide-angle lens. Another nice improvement is the fact that they've moved the USB charging port now to the base of the phone. Also, they have upgraded the Wi-Fi capabilities, which will hopefully improve the support of the PlayStation Remote Play. And out of the box, it will be running Android 5.0 Lollipop. So the Z3 Plus is set to go on sale in the UK imminently. And let's not forget, like a boat, it will be waterproof, which is a feature that really sets it apart from all its other flagship rivals. It has that amazing front-facing wide-angle lens, which opens the door to even more photobombing opportunities. And also with up to 2 days of battery life, which means
I can do what I want for longer.
So you can
set it to vibrate and finish yourself off.
If you're looking for the latest, and let's hope not the last, Sony Xperia flagship smartphone known to man, then you should get the Sony Xperia Z3, and that won't be a problem. So once again, thank you for watching WhatGear Reviews. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button now and you will be one of the finest subscribers known to man. And I really appreciate your support. So I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late.